History Month was designed to educate the masses about the contributions and experiences of African Americans, and one local program, Black History Before Slavery, encourages learning about the African culture, art, customs, and cuisine that existed prior to the transatlantic slave trade in a very literal way.
So here with more, we actually have the program's creator, Jay Cameron. Welcome to Great Day.
Well, thank you very much for having me. How are you this morning?
We're doing great. Yeah. What inspired you to create this program, first of all? Was it during Black History Month?
No, it's actually a life-changing trip to Ghana in 2018. And for years, I'd heard so many negative thoughts about Africa. Don't go, it's bad, everybody's sick, oh, it's poor. And I said, you know what, I need to go. And so in 2018, I decided I was going to see for myself. And when I went, my life changed forever. And the minute I got off of the airplane, I just looked and I said, wait a minute, this is not what I've been told. And so from that moment, it was like my eyes just opened up and I kept seeing different things. And as you see right here, the art that we have, I couldn't believe how creative and just how beautiful the people were in Ghana and how beautiful the artwork was. And I said, there's more to this story. And as I kept going around, I went to the slave dungeons in Elmina and Cape Coast, and that's when it just opened up. And from there, I've been to the continent 3 more times. Been to Tanzania, Ethiopia, Benin, Togo, and Zanzibar. And as a result of that, I also went to Salvador in Brazil. And so that's when I just started realizing there's much more to this story. And every year, I've been hearing the same Black history stories that are important. And we should hear about them all year long. But I said, there's another piece to this puzzle that is just as important. And that's what started Black History Before Slavery.
And so you're helping to tell that story with the artifacts, how are you teaching others about that history before?
Well, one of the things I've done, I have a summer camp called Life Camp. So I've incorporated that into our African immersion curriculum. But I've also created a program online called 29 Facts. And so this offers people the opportunity to visit our website and get 29 free Black history before slavery facts. And when you begin to unpack that, it starts to tell a fascinating story about fascinating people. See, Africa is a continent with 54 countries. When I was growing up, we always thought Africa was just this one big country.
Right.
But it has more than 3,000 ethnic groups with thousands of languages. And so different complexions, different cultures, and that's what I began to realize. And I said, people need to know about this, because when you understand how beautiful the continent of Africa is, it actually pertains to a lot of what's taking place here in America.
I wanted to point out real quick some of the things that you've brought, but this rock right here, can you tell us where that's from on your travels?
This rock right here came from the top of Mount Kilimanjaro.
You went to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro?
I went to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro. You see it right there.
Yeah.
To the top. This is what Ghana did. Ghana opened up my mind. I said, I never thought about climbing. I'm not a mountain climber. I'm not a hiker. I'm from the low country of South Carolina in D.C. And I decided to go to the top of Kilimanjaro, and so that's what happened. And that's what this information does. When you begin to open your mind, you begin to see the possibilities.
Remind us where people can find you and more information about everything.
Sure, MaximumImpactSuccess.com. You can get those free facts. As a matter of fact, when I come back, I'm going to bring some jollof rice next time.
Ooh, yes, please.
Right,
They're invited back.
MaximumImpactSuccess.com.
That's right, you got it.
Jay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.